Hi, it's Neva at timeforinvesting.com, and I just want to say thank you so much for following my blog, my Facebook page. Thank you all so much. And I just want to apologize. I've gotten tons of emails and questions, and I just have been so busy that I needed to get a plan together for how I can share information, because I feel so bad that I said I was sharing information, but then I fall behind. So what I'm doing, or what I plan to do, I said, if I answer the questions in videos, I think I'll move faster than trying to answer emails and Facebook, and it's just a lot. And so my first question, and it's actually a question that I've asked in the beginning tons of times to other people in the business, and it comes from her name's Christina. She sent me an email, and she says, thanks for sharing such great content on your blog. My question: what do you recommend a struggling newbie investor do the first 30 days in this business to close a deal that has little to no money for a mentor and has considered wholesaling? What type of leads would you go after, or what type of marketing pieces would you use? Okay, so I've asked this question, and other people have sent me emails. I really want to get started. I don't have a lot of money, and this is what I really thought about. Okay, if I need to have a deal in 30 days, what would I do? And what I would say is that, number one, you're really on target, because you're saying you don't have a lot of money and you're thinking of doing wholesaling. Wholesaling is great for people that want to invest and don't have a lot of funds. It's why it's one of my favorite things to do. I love to wholesale now. And so if you need to wholesale and you need to close a deal within 30 days and you really don't have a lot of money, the thing is, when you don't have a lot of money, you have to put so much time into what you need to do. So you have to dedicate and say, okay, I'm going to put a lot of time into my business to get this deal. And now, so what you have to do with that time is that you have to market like a maniac. I'm saying your target neighborhood, your goal, you're trying to get everyone in that neighborhood to know that you're looking for houses to buy. So you have to do, just something massive. Just needs to be, a lot of attention. I mean, you're just looking for ways to get your phone to ring off the hook, because you need a lot of people to call you before you can get a deal, because you'll go through tons and tons of leads until you finally close a deal. So, I wrote down a few things. What did I say? Oh, I said in the beginning what I did, because I really didn't have a lot of money for marketing. So I wrote down what I did in the beginning. What I did in the beginning, I got one of those car signs. I had "We Buy Houses" on both sides of my truck, and I had one on the bumper. It was "We Buy Houses" really big, and my phone number. And I got a lot of calls from that. And, driving around, I had a long commute at the time. So a lot of people, were seeing my sign. And the other thing that worked for me was the flyers. And a great place to put flyers is like Home Depot, Lowe's, because those are places where, there's people are going there, to buy material to fix repairs in your house. So these, so it's a great place to find people that maybe have a house that really needs a lot of repairs, which is what we're looking for when we're looking for wholesaling property. And what I really, though, wanted to stress to somebody that's trying to close a deal in 30 days is that all the marketing methods out there work. All of them. What you have to do is pick maybe 2 or 3 max that you can afford to do, and do it consistently. And that is what the secret is to closing a deal. If you're going to do flyers, you have to print those flyers, and you have to go out there and put out hundreds of flyers every single day. Okay? Every day. Not once a month, because you're not going to get a deal in 30 days if you put out flyers once a month. You need to be out at the Lowe's parking lot, the Home Depot, any, hardware store, mall, putting out flyers every single day. You have your the sign on the truck. You can also ask other people to put the sign on their vehicle, and everywhere you go, you drive that truck. You don't take that sign off. And that's the main thing, is that you just have to be consistent. Even people that have money for postcards, you have to be consistent and send those postcards out every single month. The minute that you stop, I'm telling you, it's like you're starting all over again when you do start again. So you have to be consistent. And you can definitely get a deal in 30 days. But what I also want to stress is that it took me 10 months to close my first wholesale deal. And so I just want to say, if you do all this, you do everything, you go out there every day and you're just printing thousands of flyers, talking with people, and still nothing closes, to still keep going, okay? Still keep going, because it took me 10 months to get my first deal, and I know this business works. Within the last year, I've made 6 figures just wholesaling alone. So I know that this works. Also, what I wanted to stress also was that because it took me 10 months doesn't mean it's going to take you 10 months. Allison, that I interviewed on my blog, shared her first deal. That was the first time she sent out postcards. She sent out postcards like one time and got a deal. So that's what I'm saying. I don't want you to put a time on being in this business, because sometimes people say, well, I'm going to try for 30 days or I'm going to try for 6 months and see if this works. And then when they get to that timeline and they don't close a deal, they quit. And what I'm telling you is, do not do that, because this business works. Because if I had quit at 3 months, if I had quit at 4 months, 5 months, 6 months, 7 months, 8 months, 9 months, I would be doing videos saying this is a scam and this wasn't working. But I hung in there and I closed my first deal in 10 months, and now I can make a video and I can sit here and tell you that within the last year I've made 6 figures wholesaling. So this does work. But what I really want to stress is, pick your method of marketing. Pick what you can afford and do it. Do it, and do it consistently, and do it over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. And I'm telling you, you will close a deal. Okay, thanks. Bye.